going to get this, mate.
So, we are in Virginia. We've just done some mucking around with some blind golf ball testing. Scott's been mucking around with his own balls. So we've basically got test here, scribble for me. You'll see all that stuff in more of a digital form. It'll look better than my scribble.
Let's hope
Scott's
so.
thoughts? Like, how was that for you?
That was a fun little experiment. It was a very fun little experiment. It was interesting. I haven't seen the results yet, but I've got a feeling they might be a little bit mixed. I think there's maybe one or two that sort of were very...
one definitely
that I was happy
out.
with, yeah.
One definitely stood out for you, and that was the number 2 ball, but we'll see that. We've done the test over putting, so just feel off a putter, chipping and little pitches, and then,
little ones.
What'd you hit, 7 iron?
7 iron.
So we've hit some 7 irons about 150, 60 metres.
Yes.
Cool, so let's get straight into it. So we've had some ties for 4th, and that was a Snell golf ball and the My Tool golf ball. That was a My Tool golf ball and the Apex 6 ball. They only got 1 point each though. So the system we'd use was ranking 1 to 3. Number 1 got 3 points, number 2, 2 points, number 3, 1 point. Add them up, blah, blah, blah. The most you can have is 9 points per ball. Yep, cool. So, they only got 1 point each.
So the Snell and the...
So the Snell My Tool golf ball and the Apex 6, so the Forte Apex 6.
There you go.
Yeah, so you did say the Apex 6 and everything else was firm.
Yes.
You said good spin, but hard feeling, hard click, all that stuff. So, you know, it's quite a distinguishable ball by its noise.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Check out our review of that as well. It's performed really well by numbers. No numbers were done in this either. This is just based on feel and sound, all that stuff. Performed well, but certainly sounded loud. Cool. Number 3, so we had tied for thirds.
Tied for thirds.
With 2 points each. It was the 2017 Titleist Pro V1 and 2017 Titleist Pro V1X. So they were effectively the same golf ball. And stay tuned, because I've got my testing of that and numbers, and that's exactly what I found. I couldn't tell the difference between the Pro V1 and the Pro V1X.
What number was those two again?
So that was number 11 and number 6.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So they stood out. I mean, you did like them feel-wise. You said they were on the firmer side, but they still
I
felt
prefer
good.
a slightly softer ball at the moment.
Cool, which leads us into number 2.
Number 2.
Which surprised me a little bit.
Oh.
What are you thinking? So if you had to guess out of any ball, what would you think?
I'm going to say Kirkland.
No, it's not. So it was actually the Callaway Super Soft.
Oh,
really? Super Soft you thought was a great ball, so you gave it 3 points. You said it was the best ball off the putter. He's devastated.
No, I'm just like...
Get rid of my Puma logo.
Yeah, it's gone. See you later.
And then you said dead feel but soft off the wedges. And when you re-chipped it and everything, you put that as number 3. So you had it the best for the putter.
Yeah.
You had it 3rd for wedges, the little chips.
Yeah.
When you were hitting balls though, you said nah.
Nah.
That's what you said, nah.
Nah.
So that's interesting.
If that isn't enough of a... Hang on, let me try that again. If that isn't enough of a description, then...
Yeah, exactly. So,
nah.
So it's nah.
Yeah, nah.
So as you started hitting it firmer and firmer, you didn't like it as much.
Okay.
So that's an interesting thing. But now we get to number 1.
Number 1?
8 points out of 9.
8 out of 9?
Yeah. Bridgestone B330S.
S.
So this year's model, Bridgestone B330S.
This year's model.
Tiger Woods' ball.
Oh, wow.
So that's why, no. So you said number 2 for putter.
Yep.
You went number 1
chipping
for chipping, and number 1 for hitting full shots. So that's quite interesting. Now, Scott has used them in the past.
I have, yeah.
And I don't know whether he kind of felt that that's what, you know, he's felt it before and he's accustomed to it a bit.
They reminded me of the Nike Resin Blacks.
Yeah, right.
I did use those for a bit, and I found that they were very similar as well. So,
yeah,
I mean, when we were hitting the full shots, I could sort of tell it was definitely the Bridgestone.
Yep.
But look, it was
interesting.
It was just, it was.
The Bridgestone dimple pattern is very distinguishable from everybody else as well. So maybe Scott saw that, but I couldn't kind of get rid of that. The blackout was all I could do.
Yeah.
So, but very interesting. So again, number 1, B330S. Tied. Oh, sorry, number 2 was Super Soft. Callaway Super Soft. Interesting. But again, it comes down to when you're hitting putters. Number 1, it was great. Number 3, and then as you started hitting it, no.
Yeah.
So
Nah.
So maybe it's not the ball for you, but certainly from a feeling point of view, as you start hitting it, it's not great. Now, tied thirds, the Pro V1s. This year's 2017 Pro V1, Pro V1X.
There you go.
Very interesting, guys. Go out and do your own testing.
Definitely, if you get a chance to be able to even get a couple of old ones that they have in the pro shop or something.
Correct.
Yeah, just take them all out for a hit.
Just blank them out, have a chip, have a putt, and then kind of get where you like it. But Scott's number one ball liked it across the board.
Yep.
Unanimous. Guys, thanks for checking out the video. Check out our other equipment reviews and other golf ball blind testing with Richo and Kieran. We'll see you next time, and like I said, do your own testing. Comment down below on what balls you like, and maybe if you've done a test similar.
What he said.
Cool. We'll see you next time, guys.